Ever dealt with entitled drivers blocking charging spots? I did, and it led to a hilarious twist. Join me for a little revenge story filled with yoga and electric cars. You won't want to miss this. My city has these nifty charging ports for electric cars in public lots. Because I live in an apartment where I can't install a charger, I depend on them for my hybrid car. When the program kicked off, the spots proudly displayed signs reading "Electric Vehicles Only." This was important. If a gas-powered car parked there, it would block my access to the charger. The cords just wouldn't reach. Now, if a gas car took up one of those spots, I could report it for towing. But here's where it gets tricky. Some entitled electric car drivers seem to think those spots are just for them. They park there, not to charge, but because they feel their electric vehicle gives them a free pass to a prime parking space. It's almost like they think it's a special VIP area. And guess what? It's always a Tesla. One fateful morning, I drove toward a charging station that my app said was available. As I sat at a red light, I noticed a black Tesla pulling into the spot. The driver hopped out and walked away, completely ignoring the fact that I needed to charge my car. My heart sank. I had no real way to report him for this. He was technically obeying with signs. So I waited. 20 long minutes later, I had an idea. I called the yoga studio just around the corner where I assumed he had gone to unwind. When someone picked up, I said, "A person in your class drives a black Tesla, plates blank. There's a tow truck about to hitch up the car for blocking a charging spot. You should really let them know." The woman on the other end sounded immensely grateful, like I had just saved the day. Moments later, the driver came rushing out of the studio, clearly panicked. I couldn't help but smile. Not only did I disrupt his yoga session, but now everyone else in the class would silently judge him. Who wants to be that guy? Sometimes I still chuckle at the thought of him returning to his mat, all flustered and fuming. Since then, the city wised up and changed the signs to say "Electric Vehicles Only" while charging. It's not quite as satisfying as ruining his yoga class, but now I have the power to call the cops and get them ticketed instead. And I do, every single time. Take that, entitled drivers.